What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cory and I play drums. And before we get started on this video, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who stopped by and checked out my last video, 5 drummers you should be checking out on social media. I got a lot of positive feedback, also got a lot of negative feedback, but you know, that's just the state of the world in 2024. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one, so I don't take it personally. I just appreciate you guys coming and engaging with the content. Whether you liked it or not, that's up to you. It's a free world. You don't have to like stuff, so I just appreciate you watching it and giving it a chance at all. So thanks again for everybody who checked that out. Today we're going to do something a little bit more engaging, though. We're going to do 5 drum solos you've probably never heard before. We're going to start from the oldest solos up to a little bit more modern day. I want to say 2015 or so. And these are just going to be some random drum solos that I've either been recommended and a couple that I personally chose that are some of my favorites that actually helped me shape the way I drum and were a couple that really had a profound impact on me when I first heard them. So yeah, let's go ahead and check them out. Now, before we get started, you know, I got to ask you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. I'm really hoping things like this can help people shape their drumming careers, because I think inspiration is one of the most important things as a musician to keep going. So you need some motivation, you need to be inspired, and I hope these drum solos can help somebody out there to be a little bit more inspired, go learn something new. So let's get started. Alright guys, the first video we're going to check out is Papa Joe Jones doing his drum solo during the song Caravan. Now, I've heard good things about this. This is more of a jazz solo, so it's not going to be super flashy, but there's going to be a lot of cool little things that are going to be included in this. These are when the drummers were classy. This is when drummers really had a lot of groove and feel, and they just did things that were so just suave on a drum set. So let's go ahead and check this out. Very suave. He's just loving it. Those doubles are sick. Or we're like a minute in, it's all cross stick so far. This is sick. Check out his snare too. His snare is crazy angled. Ooh, a little bossa nova in there. He just looks like he's having such a good time. He's loving this. Oh yeah. That's so sick. Holy crap, what was that? You just like karate chopped the shit out of that. I love that. I love that trick. There's so much nuance going on with this. It's insane. Like that going between the drum head and the stick, with the stick holding the tension down, is so crazy to me. It's not that hard to do, but it's such a crazy idea. It's crazy how they just all came back in like that, like no issues, no lag to that at all, just, and they all just look so confident, like they're just chilling. Pretty good. All right, Joe Jones. That was insane. Papa Joe, man. I'll tell you what, my favorite thing about jazz musicians in general is that they just look so cool and confident behind whatever instrument they're playing. And then when they get together, they're all so good that they just play off each other. And a lot of times it doesn't feel like it's actually written. A lot of times it just feels like they're making this stuff up, or like somebody will just come in and they all just adjust to it within like a second or two, and it's so impressive. Yeah, I gotta say that was pretty freaking awesome. Papa Joe Jones. If you guys haven't checked that one out, that's a drum solo to Caravan. If you want to go check that out for yourself, there's a couple different versions of it, I believe, on YouTube, but that was awesome. Really, really cool to see. So the next clip we're going to check out is Karen Carpenter's drum solo from the first Carpenter's TV special back in 1976. It's a phenomenal drum solo from what I hear, but it's one I have not checked out before. I know Karen Carpenter's a fantastic drummer, but I haven't seen this performance, so let's check it out. That's pretty sick with just the snare and kick drum there. That's awesome. Just killing the rudiments right there. fact she's running around and doing this is insane. So creative. That was awesome. You know, Karen Carpenter is a beast. That was just insane. To be honest, if I had just seen that drum set as a kid, I would need to be a drummer like tomorrow. That was just so creative. It was over the top. It was really fun. There was cool effects. She kind of soloed with herself. It's overdubbed. There was like a song that went along with it. And to be honest, I don't know if she was listening to a track or if they're just blasting that in the studio, but she was on point for every single one of like those parts. It was incredible to watch her run around like that, play all those pieces like that. That was phenomenal. That was insane. I've never seen that performance, and that was really, really cool to see. I gotta give Karen 10 out of 10 on that one. The creative factor in general and just how well she orchestrated everything there was incredible. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for me on that one. So the next solo we're going to check out is Tony Royster Jr. back when he was 12 years old. Now, I've seen this drum solo before, but it's been probably 10 or 15 years since I've watched it. It was one of the first drum solos I ever saw on YouTube, and when I first started playing drums, it blew my mind. I followed Tony Royster for a while, probably until the mid-2010s. Just happened to fall out because he wasn't playing the styles and stuff that I was wanting to do, and he was more of an independent musician. So the fact that there was just a lot more to choose from, I think, got me away from him a little bit, and nowadays I know what to expect. He's phenomenal, he's insane, and he is one of the best drummers out there. But he's kind of found his groove, he's found a living, and I think he's doing his thing now. But when he was first coming out, it was so impressive that he was so young and doing some of the things that he was doing that you couldn't help but go watch and talk about him. So let's check it out now and see if it's still just as impressive as it was back then.
Would you please welcome 12-year-old Tony Royster Jr.
What I'm about to do right now is play a drum solo for you. And in doing this drum solo, I would like to dedicate it in memory of the late, great Tony Williams.
I love how confident he is, even at 12. He just gets up there, grabs a mic, like, what's up? Dedicate this solo. That kid sounds awesome, too. Little hi-hat thing where he plays the top and the bottom of the hi-hat and the China, I think. It's crazy. It's so cool. Boy had some groove at 12, man. That's crazy. The dynamics, man. 12 years old, dude. Just the ghost notes and the way he plays that ride cymbal is insane. I love the tone and the pitch of his toms. And his snare, oh my god, it sounds so good. There you go, with one hand. Some LS DeBarrio-ness right there, boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tricks going on, go on. He did that right in the camera too, like he knew where the camera was. Using the bell on the hi-hat for that is sick. changed the grip. I don't remember that. Changed it again. Just showing off at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, I got chills.
Mr. Tony Royster Jr.
Even the announcer, you could tell he's like, that kid's 12? What? Holy crap. Tony Royster Jr., man, he makes me want to give up sometimes. Remembering that he did that solo when he was 12 years old just really, really is hard for me to comprehend, because there was so much in that solo that most adult drummers at 40 can't play. And he's doing it at 12? I just don't understand. Where were you getting lessons from? I just don't understand who he... Jesus, man. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for that one. I got chills like 5 times. Just as impressive as it was 15 years ago. That's insane. Yeah, I need to practice more. Anyways, next solo. So the next solo comes from Daniel Adair of Nickelback. This solo was back in 2012, and I got to see it live, and I thought it had a profound impact on me as a rock and roll drummer. I thought it was that quintessential rock and roll solo. It just felt like it had all those elements that you want to see in a rock solo. Now, a lot of people like to hate on Nickelback, but they know that Daniel Adair is a great drummer, especially if you're in the drum community. He is the backbone, in my opinion, of Nickelback next to Chad Kroeger, because he brings these songs to life with the way he writes his grooves and the energy and the little bit of things that he sprinkles in to really give the drumming audience something to appreciate about what he writes. So let's go ahead and check out this solo from 2012. His drums sound like cannons, man. Side snare, I love it. It is grooving with the hi-hat, got the toms working. I love that. Doing the crossovers, good stuff. It's gotta be so awesome. Love those tricks. They look like they're in reverse. It's so sick. He's such a good performer too. I will say that. He is just literally like the energy of Nickelback. hard as shit too, I'm not gonna lie. He smashes the drums, I love it. Go on, dude. For me, again, 9 out of 10, just because, again, it's not the most technical drum solo. There's just a lot of cool double bass things that he's doing there, a lot of fast speed stuff, but he's still doing some really cool grooves and some pretty difficult stuff to put together in a way that keeps that kind of level of energy and keeps an audience engaged like that. But again, as a performer, Nickelback is a heavily underrated band in my opinion, and they are getting the appreciation they've always deserved nowadays. But I mean, 10 years ago, it was really hard to convince somebody Nickelback was good, unless they were just into that kind of thing. And for me, as a drummer, I always looked up to Daniel Adair. I thought some of the stuff he'd put on their earlier albums was just fantastic. I'm glad nowadays that they're appreciated, but yeah, great solo. If you guys can, go check out more of his stuff. He has a lot of really cool blogs. He does a lot of studio stuff. So yeah, check him out. He's a really great drummer, and yeah, give Nickelback a chance if you haven't yet. Check them out. So the last drum solo we're going to check out is Thomas Lang's 2015 Meinl drum solo. Now, I've seen bits and pieces of this. I've never seen it in its entirety, but Thomas Lang is my favorite drummer of all time. I've seen a lot of his content, and I still watch his content to this day. The dude is just a master. I watch his lessons. I watch his Drumeo features. It's just everything that he does is just insane to me. The fact that he can play just about anything with any limb blows my mind. He has the best limb independence I've seen of any drummer personally, and I think that just because I was so mind blown by him, 15 years ago when I saw his first few videos, I've just stuck by him ever since, because I've never seen him give me anything lackluster for a performance. He just always blows my mind. So let's check this out in its entirety. This will be the last one of the night. Let's go. Meinl Drum Festival 10th anniversary. We're like 10 seconds in and I already love the tone of his drums. God. Just so smooth. I love that he just took out his IEMs too. He's like, I don't need monitors. I'm just gonna go freestyle on this. Dude, the feet, they blow my mind. is he playing? It's just blows. It's mind blowing, dude. I don't even have words for it. Hurts my brain, but I love it. Break it down, Thomas. Come on. My brain is jello. 10 out of 10. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Just one of the most insane drummers ever, man. And it's just like every solo I see by the guy, each one of them is more impressive. He doesn't do anything particular to just blow away the watcher, but as a drummer, it's like, oh my God, it's like watching a chef just completely destroy like a full course meal in every way. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be like amazing. And he still makes it fancy a little bit. He doesn't do too much, for tricks. He doesn't do too much for flashy, speedy grooves. He just kind of like goes all over the place and just gives you a little smorgasbord of everything. It's fantastic. Just mwah. Thank you, Thomas Lang. Thank you for everything you do for drums. Well, guys, that was 5 drum solos you've probably never heard before. I don't know about you, but I feel like I need to take a nap. I feel like my brain is jello after that. It was just so much rhythmic impressiveness that I just... it's a lot to take in. It's just, it either makes you want to quit or go play your drum set right now. Unfortunately for me, it's midnight. I'm not going to get to do that. But for you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me also know any drum solos that you'd like me to check out in the next video, because I'm hoping to make this a series, something where we can check out, just legendary drum solos and drum solos you may have never heard of. Drum solos that might just be your favorite drum solos, and who knows, maybe even your own drum solos. Just link them down below. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. And yeah, more content coming soon. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel, stopping by, hanging out, having a good time. So have a good day. See you on the next one. Peace out.